Hey, I'm Kat, and I'm the Drunk Bridesmaid. Today I'm testing out this set of 12 color clip-in hair extensions I bought on Shein.com for $5. It seems too good to be true that it's this cheap for so many, so we're gonna test this out and see how the quality holds up and if it's possible to style a rainbow in your hair. Let's check it out. Let's open one of these babies up. These are very long, and I love that there's a tapered edge here at the bottom. It's really realistic. If you get close up here, you can see it's a little bit shiny in a way that you can tell is synthetic. It's very soft and fine. The clip here, let's see. Yeah, it opens pretty easily. That's how it looks. Let's put one in my hair. So I'm just going to section off a little piece here at the top. And I'm gonna take that clip, just clip it right in as close to my roots as possible. Press down, that was pretty easy. Cover it over. Okay. I was afraid when I bought these hair extensions that the very fine, straight texture wasn't going to match the texture of my hair because I have naturally coarse and wavy hair, and it's very hard for me to get my hair to go straight, and it would never in a million years be able to go this straight. So right now it's sticking out like a very sore thumb, but obviously I should trim this down, and I'm gonna actually try to style it with a curling iron. On the website, it does say you can use heat to add curl. I am a little bit nervous that I'm going to fuse my curling iron to my hair, but we will try this out. So first things first, I need to trim my hair. There we go. Ooh, that's very blunt. You can tell I am not a professional. I've set this on a medium-high setting. The website said you can apply heat for up to a minute, so we're going to do just that. I have to say, I thought it was kind of weird on the website. The construction of this is listed as 100% chemical fiber. Like, what is that? It's been a minute. Let's see if this actually works. Okay. I kind of thought it was gonna hold more of the curl, but it gives it a little bit of a wave. Yeah, I can see where we're going here. Maybe I can try to trim it and taper it a little bit. Let's see what my hair looks like when I add all 12 of the extensions and style them. This one's not sticking to my hair. The clip is like super sensitive and it won't really hold any hair. It'll hold just a tiny bit of hair, but it doesn't work like the other ones do. I think this one might be a little bit defective, unfortunately. I got it to stick here, but I'm worried it's gonna fall out. We'll see. Let's cut some hair. Got a hair trim, so let's style this baby. As you can see, it really does look a little more natural and less blunt, the fact that I've trimmed like this, and I saved one to do here with you guys. So this one looks pretty blunt. And what I've been doing here is taking some scissors and kind of cutting in a V shape, just to sort of make it a little less blunt and to hopefully blend in a little bit more, and I really do think that that helps. After the extension trim, I think we're looking in a better place. It's looking already a little more blended and natural. And now I've grabbed a different curling iron to try. This is a 3/4 inch barrel instead of a 1 inch barrel. And I have set this one on the absolute hottest setting. So I'm kind of just cranking this one up all the way in hopes that we're finally going to see some curl. And I'm going to keep this at the highest setting for 1 full minute. All right, it's been a full minute. at the very highest setting with a different curling iron and curled a little bit more, yeah. It definitely doesn't look like the picture, you know, with the super coily, curly hair, but it does make a little more of a difference. Here's my hair after styling each extension for a minute on the highest setting of my curling iron. You can see this one took the curl the best out of all of them. This was also the thinnest strand of hair in the pack. You can see other strands that were thicker really look pretty limp even after putting a minute of heat on the hair. With the whole rainbow in your hair, it tends to look pretty chaotic and messy. Even after I've run the curling iron through my hair so many times and tried so many different things to make this work. That being said, experimenting with a side pony or an updo could be a success. I'm not giving up on these hair extensions yet. I've curled my hair and I'm letting this sit for a half an hour with some hairspray, and we're hoping this finally looks fabulous. Success! I can't believe it, but styling my hair and letting it sit for a half an hour and using a ton of hairspray made a big difference. The curl is really holding this time, so that seems to be the trick. If you try these hair extensions out at home, know that you can do this with curly or wavy, coarse hair. It's just going to take some extra time, so be prepared to style and do a little trial and error. Also, I did have that quality issue with one of the clips. It doesn't really hold. That being said, for the most part, this was a really fun chance to try styling a rainbow in my hair. If you are going to try this out, I would recommend picking a shade or two that's just a little bit off from your natural hair color and mixing that into your hairstyle. It's a fun way to add a little color to your hair without calling attention to the fact that you're obviously wearing hair extensions. If you try these hair extensions out, I would love to know your experience in the comments below. Cheers!